Do you have people that you talk to that are intimidated or scared, or and what their fear is? What is like the biggest fear that people have with AI?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So the biggest one is replacement and taking over.
Yeah.
We're using it all the time, but we're using it only as consumers. We're not diving into it to use it ourselves to see what can we do with this thing, maybe to help us get a job, to help us monetize it a little bit.
Welcome to Conversations with Verdel Jones, where we share informative and enlightening conversations and empower your passion with purpose. I'm your host, Verdel Jones, and I'm so happy that you joined us, and I am very excited to have an amazing guest with us today, Kevin Spann. He is a powerhouse in the insurance industry. He is an author, he's a podcaster, mentor, community champion. I mean, he's all the things. And you recently became an AI certified consultant as well. So congratulations. That's
Thank you,
amazing.
I appreciate it.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about how your passion for the community helps businesses to be successful. And you have a great event that's coming up, so we're going to chat about that as well. So you had 4 decades of experience in the insurance and financial space. Now you're leading these conversations around AI.
Yes.
What inspired you to bring those two worlds together?
That's a great question. That's a great opening question. It's very natural for me because it's what I do. Insurance and financial services. Been in the field, like you said, for 4 decades. How I fed my family. When I was first introduced to AI, it was in a business conversation with my then 18, 19-year-old son. We're supposed to be hanging out for 4th of July, and he's like, "Dad, are you ready?" And I'm giving him the church finger, like, "Give me a minute." He says, "Dad, what do you have to do?" I said, "I just have to do an email to send to my customers to wish them a happy 4th of July." He says, "Why don't you use ChatGPT?" And it was the second or third time somebody said it to me, so I'm just like everybody else. Like, I pulled back, like, I don't need nothing new in my life. My life is full, right? But I said, "Okay, you do it." He says, "What do you want to say?" I gave him a couple of things. Next thing I know, it was beautiful. My customers received it well. And it was like my first drink of coffee. I've been addicted ever since. And I've been helping people first business-wise, right?
Right.
But then I began to see how it can help everybody else in any space you're in life, how it can help them. And that's my nature. When I think of things, I think of, okay, this is good for me, but who else can I tell about this? Who else can I help? How can I do it? And I've been on this journey for 2 years now, and it's more than a journey, it's a mission.
You're having a Black Business and AI Expo.
Yes.
Because of this passion and this opening up of AI. What inspired you to bring this to the masses, so to speak, and especially for Black businesses?
Well, so very specifically, what inspired me was because of my accolades in the insurance industry, I have a chance to speak around the country. I just came back from Orlando last week, going to Nashville next week. But I'm always in other crowds, and I never get a chance to bring it home in a formidable way. So I wanted to bring it home because I'm so convinced that if we get introduced to it, we'll be fine. So I wanted to carve out time to bring it home, to expose people to it, because once we get it, we'll get it, and then we'll utilize it.
Off to the races.
Yeah, off to the races. We'll be really, really, really good. So that's what inspired me to do it. I'm grateful to have a lot of support, a lot of people, a lot of organizations that are helping me bring it together to make it, as big and as good as possible. So that's what I'm really excited about.
Do you have people that you talk to that are intimidated or scared, and what their fear is? What is like the biggest fear that people have with AI?
Oh, these are great questions. There's a lot of them. So the biggest one is replacement and taking over. But I think what it is, people use AI all day, every day. So if you're ordering from Amazon, you're using AI. If you're using the GPS to find directions to go someplace, that's an eye in the sky. That's AI. If you're friends with Siri and Alexa, That's AI. So we're using it all the time, but we're using it only as consumers. We're not diving into it to use it ourselves to see what can we do with this thing, maybe to help us get a job, to help us monetize it a little bit. And that's what really I want to do. Is I want to let us know that it's not a toy, it's not Google, it's a tool that you can start with a free version on your phone, and you can monetize whatever you're thinking about.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed with AI, it's only as good as the information you feed it.
Yes, yes, 1,000%. Garbage in, garbage out.
That's right.
Good
That's
stuff
right.
in, good
That's
stuff
right.
out.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff in, boom, amazing
Right.
stuff out.
And there's a knack and a technique on how to do that.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people use it, fix this email, as opposed to really giving it prompts to get the best results out of it.
Yes.
And do you have to pay for it?
No, there's a free version. I would encourage everybody, if I can give a tip, just if you're an iPhone user, go to your App Store, download OpenAI ChatGPT. If you use a Droid, which I'm not sure why anybody would use a Droid, but if you do, you use a Droid. Go to your Google Play Store. If you like the green bubbles, I'm good with that.
That's right.
Go to Google Play, download it, put it there for free, and ask it a couple of questions a day. Not easy stuff. Ask it hard stuff, something that you're struggling with. And you can really use solid advice that maybe you don't have anybody to talk to about it. Talk to chat, and then watch the answers. And just watch the answers. Put it in your pocket, and it will become a friend. Chatty will be there for you, for sure.
It gets to know you.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
And I think that's the scary part of it.
Yeah.
It really is. But you have to think about where the information is coming from and how it's pulling all this information. If you have millions and millions and trillions or however many people feeding it, of course, is going to give you some information that would be useful to you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not everybody's circumstance is that unique sometimes, right?
No, we're living in the same world, same oxygen,
right.
Not that different.
That's right. So I'm going to pivot a little bit, but we're going to tell people when the expo is happening and all that. But I know you're in the financial insurance industry, and generational wealth is something that you're very very passionate about. For individuals watching, what are some practical things that they can do to start building that generational wealth? And I know it's a longer discussion, but what are some things that people can do today?
Okay, so some basic things. So we're having this conversation on Long Island. Many of us are second or third generation on Long Island. Maybe someone's parents are like my parents. Maybe they're World War II vets and they used their VA loan to buy a house in the community like Wyandanch, Amityville, Bayshore, Brentwood, CI, wherever they may have landed. One of the best things we can do is have conversations with Big Mama about the house. Have conversations about keeping the house. These houses that our families paid $15,000 to $50,000 for back in the day are now worth on the low end $500,000. So that is the big foundation of generational wealth. Have conversation about life insurance, wills, trusts, and do the right thing to keep the house. Nothing works the way that we think it works on television. If those pieces, the wills, trust, and estate plan is not in place, New York State has a plan for you, or whatever state the audience is in, and they don't know about the relationships. They don't know that you did all the work and took care of mom and dad, and that other removed sibling did nothing. They don't know that I'll just tell the truth. They don't know that their in-law that's married on paper never did nothing, but they're an heir to the estate. So while you can fix all of those things, I'm not an estate attorney, but find an estate attorney with a will. The space that I live in is life insurance. In my long career, I've helped a lot of people get life insurance. And sadly, but fortunately, kind of an oxymoron, I've delivered millions of dollars in life insurance checks to allow families to stay in their apartment, their homes, and maintain their lifestyle. Not to get rich, to change it, to do something different, but to stay with what you built, what you were working on.
So important. Thank you for all of that, because it's so, I love that you said have those conversations with Big Mama and find out what's going on. Sometimes in our community, I think it's lost on us about the issue of a trust. And what's the difference between that and a will? And just, there's so many things that it's very complicated. It's very complicated if you don't know. And I just, getting that information out to people, I think, is sometimes a little bit difficult?
It's critical, and I'm not a lawyer, so don't hold me accountable for how I'm going to simplify it. But a will is wishful thinking.
Yeah.
A will is a wish. I wish that my sons, I wish that my wife, my nieces, my nephews. But a trust is protective. It puts it inside of like a lock and key box. And that's better. Again, I'm not an attorney, not selling my legal services, but please talk to an attorney that can help you and your family with that, especially if you're fortunate enough to be a homeowner, whether it's you directly or whether it's mom or grandmom or dad or granddad that bought it. Ask hard questions about the house because usually for most people, it's the largest financial asset that we have. So let's start with keeping that and then go forward from there to a generational wealth.
And the life insurance, I mean, that too is something that is so important to have in place. I can't tell you how many times we've had to raise funds for going home services.
Right. And you know, God bless everybody that helps, and pray for everybody who has been in this position where you needed to do the GoFundMe or ask how much room do you have in a credit card. But life ends the same for everyone, and it's a certainty. You may never have a car accident, you may never have a house fire, and I hope you don't. But there is an expiration date at the end of the dash. Life insurance helps. If you're in your 20s, you might be able to get $1 million of life insurance for $20 a month. Your 30s, maybe $30 a month for $1 million, 40s, so on and so forth. As you get up there and you get invited into my part of the party, it'll cost you a little bit more on a monthly basis but you can get something. Everything is better than nothing. Everything is better than nothing. So whatever you can afford, whatever you can qualify for, I encourage everyone to work 100%. With a life insurance professional that can help.
Wow. I mentioned that you were an author as well. Best-selling author, I should say. Your newest book, Get AI or Die Trying. We're going to move back to the AI piece here. 1 year of AI, revolutionizing insurance and small business growth. It's more than a book. You said it's a call to action. So what is this book about?
It's about my journey. I love it. I love it. And I was only 1 year into using it. But Verdel, have you ever had so much fun? Have you ever gone on vacation or I don't do the amusement park rides. I'm a little shook when it comes to that. But have you ever had so much fun that you had to tell people about it, that you feel bad for keeping it to yourself? Have you ever tasted food so good, like, oh my God, you got to come here? That's what it is to me. So only using it for a year as a novice a year ago, I felt compelled to tell people what I was doing. What really happened was I had written my fourth book, Digital Strategies to Transform Insurance Agencies. And I had all these digital things you should do, your Google, your web, your social media, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't include AI. But meanwhile, AI was becoming my best friend. So I had to delay the release of that book. And I wrote Get AI or Die Trying because that was the one that I really wanted people to have. And that book was entitled For Insurance Agents and Businesses, again, because that's my world, that's how I fed my family. But fast forward a year later, I've only grown. I'm a certified consultant now, and in this space, I feel bad that I wrote that book last year because I didn't know that much. So it's really a documentation of my journey from going from fearful to active user, and then the way my life was changing because of it. And I just documented. I documented that journey. So it's very historical. It's very personal for me, for what I was going and how it was opening doors and how I launched a company with it. And
Let's talk about, let's just go in and talk about the expo that you have coming up. There's a lot of buzz about it. People are so excited. I mean, there's like a networking part. What can people expect, and what date is it, first of all?
Okay, Monday, October 13th. And before you say it's a Monday, I can't come. Everything is closed. It's a holiday, Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day. That's what day it is. So it's Monday. It's available. We did that by design under good advice and counsel. A lot of teachers are also entrepreneurs. We wanted to make sure we accommodated them, wanted to make sure students could come in so they can shop and support vendors. So we'll be at the BSU Experience in Farmingdale. Lovely place. I know you just had an amazing event there.
Awesome place.
Visualize a large room with 40 to 50 vendors with all sorts of products and services that you love to supply, that you love to purchase and support. Also picture a 165-inch television with an AI activation station. Kevin, what are you talking about? Well, you're just going to come. There will be other certified AI consultants besides myself there. You can ask any question. They're going to give it a prompt, and the answer is going to come up. And if you're afraid, play the back for a little bit. Play the party like you're not ready to dance, and you'll see that happen. And then off to the right, there's a room where we'll do workshops. So you asked about generational wealth and life insurance. We're bringing some phenomenal speakers that are going to teach workshops. So whether it's from, I got an LLC, now what, generational wealth. My personal attorney, Sabine Frankel, will be there doing a topic called Lawyer Up. There's certain times in life and business with protecting the family's assets. We need a lawyer, not the ones we play on TV. I have years of law and order experience under my belt. I just can't practice it. So there's workshops. So 9 to 5, vendors, workshops, AI activation, beautiful layout of a beautiful day. But at 5 o'clock to 10, we're going to put our boots on the ground, and we're going to have some fun. We have some entertainment lined up.
I love it.
Jeff Red is going to headline it for us.
That's going to be great.
Yeah, so we're excited about the day. We love the buzz. We love that everybody's talking about it. We love the vendors that are signing up. And now for the people that are watching this, you could play a major role. You could be an attendee.
That's right.
Somebody has to be an attendee to support the vendors. But I like the energy, and if people want to visualize it, if you've ever been to a Black Expo back in the day, always large events.
Yes.
I went there as a consumer. I've been a vendor at Circle of Sisters and Jacob Javits Center. I've been a vendor at InvestFest in Atlanta. So I've been in many of these places, so I know what it looks like. I know what it feels to stand online or just walk through and have a great conversation just with another attendee and say, hey, what brings you out? Well, I do this. I'm also a podcast. I was interested in just that sidebar conversation with someone is game changing. We're going to have a workshop on the power of networking and being connected.
That's great.
Those are, what you're doing here, and the guests that left before, you have some phenomenal people in here. So,
yeah, and we have to.
Yes.
We have to connect. We have to engage and work collectively.
Yes.
I think that is so important now more than ever.
Yes.
So thank you for putting this on.
Thank you.
I know putting on events is not easy.
No.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Sharing your knowledge and your expertise with individuals and bringing in other individuals to the table.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I really do appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I'm going to do a quick fire round with you.
Let's go.
So if someone has only $100 to invest toward their family's future, what should they do? Do they need more than $100?
If you Booker T. Washington said, put it down where you at.
Okay.
Take that $100, make the best investment that you can, and try to turn it to 110, and keep going. Use what you have where you are to make more. Steve Harvey said, do whatever you're passionate about. So if you can cook with that $100, make dinners, sell them, and turn that 100 into 200, and keep going. If you can clean, I'm from a family. My father started off his cleaning business the year I was born, over 60 years ago. My brother still owns and operates that today. Oh, wow. So these skills translate. I'm a natural born go-getter. There isn't a way to make money from 8 years old that I haven't done. I've cut grass, shoveled snow, carried groceries, swept the barbershop. There isn't a no job, no task too small or too great that I haven't done that I'm still willing to do.
Right.
So flip that 100.
Flip it. What's one simple way small business owners can start using AI today?
Put it in your pocket. Download it on your phone. Put it in your pocket. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, whatever time you listen to this, don't ask it a simple question. A lot of people are doing the email thing that you said. Ask it the hardest business question that you have.
Okay.
And treat it like your thought partner in business. What do I mean by that? In business, podcasting, small business, whatever the nature of it is, it's hard. I've had plenty of sleepless nights. Still do. Still don't sleep well. But whatever that thing is that you think you have to worry about, it goes faster with AI, and you regain your time. So a lot of times I'll talk about it making money, but what I also need is time. Today, for example, Had a full schedule, booked with a lot of coaching calls, people I help with AI. But I also had to do payroll for my insurance agency. I also had to write a couple of proposals for people that want to work with me about AI. And when you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning thinking about it, sometimes I think of my life in pre-AI days. What am I going to put together? How am I going to document? How am I going to do that? And then it comes to, Kevin, you use AI. Mm-hmm. So I wind up doing a 3 to 4 hour task in 10 minutes.
Yeah, isn't it?
And then it's done.
It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And that time could be used just for something else.
Like I could be in podcasting with you.
There you go.
Because I'm not pressed with what I have to do
That's
tomorrow.
Right.
Whatever it is tomorrow, is, in athletics, and I'm a big sports fan, you're not supposed to get faster when you get older. With AI, you're going to get faster as you get older.
Wow.
And you're going to get more done than you ever get done. And Verdel, for someone that gives us a shot, mm-hmm. if you fall in love with it, as I have, you won't recognize yourself in 6 months with what you're getting done. And you're going to look around. So I have fun with my wife laughing when I first started playing with different things. She'd say, Kevin, that's cheating. I said, I know, but I'm here. I'm with you now. I'm good.
Right.
I'm not distracted.
That's right.
And we're good.
That's
and
true.
We're good.
That's absolutely true.
It really helps. And some people struggle with the idea of students using it for homework. I don't. As an employer, I only will entertain people that are open to using AI because I want you to get to the answer faster of the big problem. This way you can spend more time with the person and build a better relationship.
Wow. That's a good point. Mm-hmm. That's a great point. My last question. You live by the motto, inspire to be inspired.
Yes.
What's inspiring you right now?
Oh, God, family, AI. Inspire and be inspired is my motto because I want to inspire people, but I'm also greatly inspired by every person I meet that I get to spend a few minutes with. So what is inspiring me right now? Planning the expo. So if anyone would like to learn more about it, you can visit the website, www.blackaixpo.com, www.blackaixpo.com. It's called the Black Expo. It's open to everyone. We have multicultural vendors, multicultural sponsors, and it's definitely open to multicultural people to come on in and support, be a part of it, and enjoy the experience. Come on to the cookout. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited.
And how else can people reach out to you?
Definitely start with blackaixpo.com. You can reach me anywhere online, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Put in my full name, Abraham Kevin Spann. I go by Kevin. My first name is Abraham. Just look me up, and I'm there, and I will respond. I'll respond to everyone. I'm more of a texter than a talker. Usually my calendar's booked from probably like 6 or 7 a.m. to about 7 p.m. every day. So I'm not apt to pick up the phone to talk a lot, but if you text me or DM me or reach out to me on any of my channels, I will respond.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure. I'm so happy that I got to meet you face to face. Great conversation, and I'm looking forward to the expo. I will be there.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And thank you for watching Conversations with Verdel Jones. And remember, in the words of Maya Angelou, when you learn, teach, and when you get, give. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media so you will never miss an episode.